What is going on, my good people? Give me 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Still over here doing some technical things, but I seen y'all was in here. Shout out to Zach for liking this, man, and sharing it. Shout out to Francisco for following me, man. Appreciate y'all. North Cal representing. Shout out to Leonard. What's good, man? Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Give me 1 second. Trying to make sure everything good and cool culture for y'all right now. You know, got to do the whole technical thing, make sure everything all good. Um, doo, doo, doo. All right, we all good to go. What's the deal, y'all? Hopefully you're having a good day so far, good night, you know, depending on which portion of the world you're in today. Now, real talk. Appreciate y'all for tuning in today. It's your boy DaeDae. If you're new, please like, share, subscribe, comment. You know, feel free to join the mini bike community and all the comments and topics that we may talk about today. Give it a little bit more time, let everybody start tuning in. But if y'all got any questions so far, go ahead and hit me up so we can get this ball on the roll. Y'all know, shout out to Go Power Sports. Any mini bike parts needed, necessary, go straight to Go Power Sports, either in store or online at gopowersports.com. DaeDae, I'm gonna port my own head, not hit me. Any tips? Yes. When you're doing porting, try not to take too much material off. I have done it before, and you will have to re-weld the head. Let me see. Where's the head at? I can actually show you where I ported through. Actually, I don't want to show you. I did a terrible job. I see you said it's your last mini bike Sunday fun day. Yeah, last Compton mini bike Sunday fun day. So as you can see, if you've been tuned in, you feel me and all that good stuff. Now I have the resources of going to a track. So now I get to dial in with numbers, you know, reaction time, 60 foot, 330, 660, which is an 1/8 mile. So now we really get to see what we doing and where we at. Nah, show it, bro. We all learn something. You don't want to see this. I'm embarrassed to show it. I am honestly embarrassed to show it. I was using an electric drill, but yeah, before I got it. But yeah, what can I talk about today? As y'all know, the 10th is coming up. I got the engine on the floor. Getting the rest of the pieces hopefully this week, so I get to do a build on it. I'm gonna try to build it on stream, but the only thing is I don't have the tools here. So if I figure out a way to possibly stream it and build it at the same time, I can do that. If not, it just, you know, things happen. Working with what I got, working with the resources I have, and you know, Can you speak on the relationship between EC carburetors and Tillson? Honestly, I can't. Don't know too much about EC and their relationship with Tillson, so me being honest, I can't. If I were to speak on it, I will be lying, and that's just not the type of person I am. So unfortunately, I can't. I don't know how they stand or whatnot, but I just can't speak on that. But yeah, it's getting good. When I tell y'all it's getting good, the 10th, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, the 10th is about to be cracking. The GPS frame is on its way, further progress, hopefully soon being dropped. I seen it, I sat on it, and I gotta say, yo, that drag frame is about to be off the chain. You hear me? Like literally off the chain. I got the blue bike back. Shout out to Flacco. I left it at his house. Got a motor and everything together on it. Ready to go. Pull start. Unfortunately, I'm not trying to ride that bike fast anymore. That's the bike I fell on, so I'm trying to keep it slow and just, you know, cool culture. I can cruise it. I can do everything else, whatnot. So that's what that bike is going to be for, me cruising around the pits whenever I don't feel like walking. So me being lazy and don't feel like walking. What else? Oh, The engine is off the red bike, as y'all can see. Last live stream, there was an engine on there. There's not anymore. I'm in the process of refreshing it, possibly switching out the head. I'm seeing my intake valve is not properly seating in the head, and it's causing leaks. So, got leaks in the head. That means horsepower loss. And I'm not trying to have no horsepower. I'm trying to be able to get down that track as fast and as powerful as I can. So, yeah, it's just, I got too many projects at the moment. So I'm trying to freshen that up. Got to get a new head for that engine. I got that engine actually in a box over here, just laid in parts. I could show. Actually, I'm not going to show you. But I'm not going to show you. I was going to show you, but I'm not. I gotta be careful what I show now, because I can't give up too much, I'm still a drag racer. That's what we do, But yeah, that's it so far. If I want to make my own TikTok /YouTube/Instagram content for mini bikes, where you think I should start, best person to ask for advice is you. Well, I appreciate you saying that I will be the best person. That means a lot. You feel me? I do put a lot of work and time into it. I would say, number one, be consistent. Number two, quality is always best over quantity of your content that you're going to be posting. Be cautious of the things you post and the brands that you may work with in the future that will follow you throughout your whole entire life. Once you put stuff on social media, there's no taking that off. So be careful with that. Shout out to Hector for liking this, man. I see you. I appreciate you, my guy. Be careful what you post on social media. Try to keep your personal life out of it for the most part. You can share small bits and portions of your personal life, but try to keep your personal life out of it. And really just have fun. That's really all it's about, grow the connections with different people, use your resources to their full advantage. And I'm not saying use it as in use somebody, but help somebody and have them help you. That's how the world works. We help somebody else, somebody helps us, hopefully. Everybody don't get down like that. I'm just saying hopefully. How about a CNC case? Now, CNC case, are you referring to the block itself being CNC? Because I have seen something like that, like the Versus, I believe, which is pretty expensive. I think it's like, don't quote me, but it's anywhere between $1,000 and $1,500 just for the block itself. This light is bright. I honestly cannot see. What engine size separates a small block and a big block? Like what qualifies as small? In my opinion, so that question is really a double-edged sword. I'm over here stuttering. That. But it's really a double-edged sword because, you can go 3-inch, and it still be considered a small block, but you have different styles of the 3-inch. You got a range of 3 inches all the way up close to a 4-inch piston almost, which is, I don't know the proper terminology, but pretty close. So we just gonna say pretty close to a 4-inch piston. So anything that's not, in my opinion, so it's hard because some people consider billet animal a big block. And I could see why they would consider a billet animal a big block just because of the piston size itself. And it makes sense. But at that point, what you can do is, I'm going to give y'all a little game. You can take your cast block, put a 1-inch deck extension on it, put a longer rod, put a bigger stroke crank in there, and you can kind of compete with an animal. Not really, but if you do it right, possibly you got a chance. I have seen all cast engines beat billet animals. I've seen cast billet head engines beat billet animals, so it's possible. It's just really about how you mix your material up in your kitchen, man. That's what it come down to. Finally getting a stretch in the stage 3 for my M80/105. All right, so for people who may not know what an M80/105 mean, he's referring to the Megamoto 80 that we do sell at Go Power Sports. I wish I had one here. I do want one. I want to stretch one out and drag frame it, but It's gonna take some real modifications, and I don't have the tools or the time to do it. So right now, it's not the time to do it. We just gonna hold off on that. But that is dope. I like them. I know Kevin rides them, Devin rides them, Ricky rides them. Y'all should know these people. In my one of my first videos are going down the Yellow Belly. Y'all see them there. But it's a nice frame. It really rides. And for really starter bikes, that's the best starter bike in my opinion, because you got so many options with upgrades that you can transform that bike really into a full-size bike, almost the size of the Mega Moto 212. Not saying fully, but almost you can, height-wise, really. What color should I powder coat? That's a good question. You know, many people think about different ways of powder coat and the color choice. I like flashy things, sadly. So I like things that pop out, and I like things that really just stands out at night, because to me, I like shots at night. When I'm doing videos at night, it's just, to me, it's just more in tune and more, it's more interesting. Because the daytime is cool, but when it's out at night, it's like, oh, they really getting to it. Like, it's really nighttime and they really out there. So I go based off colors that I feel like I can match up with, that will sort of match some of the outfits I wear. One time I went to Yellow Belly and I was on a red bike, and I had like red jacket, I had white shoes, red and black. My helmet is red and black, so it went good with the bike. So I actually like matching with my bikes, as weird as it is to say. You're the best, DaeDae. You're so kind to take time to create this. Hey man, honestly, I feel like we should all have some type of space to come together in a different community and be able to express our, thoughts, talk about different things to people that you may not know personally, but you get to talk to them over social media. So that's one reason why I wanted to start doing the live streams. And I'm honestly really grateful to myself that I started doing it, just because it gave me a time to really think about different things and think about mini bikes in a different way rather than just racing. More of a community scene, more of a getting out and just having fun, more about learning different things, learning different skills, whether it's engine, building, fabrication, learning different softwares, really just learning different things that we do day to day with these bikes that we don't know that has, a profit margin for a business in the future. So it's just learning different things, and, I'm grateful to be in this position I am. So I'm glad y'all are supporting me, man. I really am glad y'all supporting me. Oh, I'm not even tired yet. I haven't even started yawning. But this stream will unfortunately be kind of short. It's 7:47 right now where I'm at. I'm gonna try to go to at least 8:30. So we got about 45 minutes on the stream today, y'all. It'll be 15 minutes in. I'm gonna try to do 45 minutes today. Usually I do an hour, but I'm gonna try to do 45 minutes. All right, let me make sure I'm not skipping anybody. How much of a difference is a taco frame compared to GTs? Are you talking price-wise? Are you talking size-wise? I'm not a big taco fan when it comes to riding them. They look real good when you got them, all spec'd out, all nice to however you want to set it up. I'm just too tall. I'm not extra tall, but I just feel super uncomfortable on a taco frame. And their pegs, if you got an original taco, their pegs look like this. They're super skinny and they're short. So imagine a peg like, let's say like that long. You don't see this. The peg is like that long and super small. So that's one reason why I'm not too big of a taco fan when it comes to riding. But they're amazing looking bikes. Some people can ride them. I just can't ride them. And that's it. So I'm gonna go with a 263 until someone tells me it's not a small block anymore. So if I'm correct, I think a 263 is closer to a 2.9 and 3-inch. I don't see why not. Hey, at this point, run your bike. If you want to race somebody. If they want to race you, they go race you. I feel like I have a weird philosophy where it's just, if I have my bike and you think your bike is faster than my bike, no matter the setup, Because you can look at somebody's bike and be like, oh, I'm not racing them. If you look at my bike and I look at your bike and we both agree on terms where it's just like, I feel like I have a chance to race you and actually, potentially beat you, I'm going to race you. Now, if you pull up with a big Polaris torque converter on some Junior Dragster or a Rhino or a Billet Animal, I'm not racing you. That's not my league. That is too much money for me to afford for a bike. I'm not doing it. I don't have a bike set up for that type of power. So, therefore, saying I will not be racing a guy with a bike like that. But if I see a guy roll up cast head and he wants some smoke, oh yeah. Pull on up, big bruh. Come on. I'm finna run you down this track real quick. That's how I feel about it. Big 605 in the building, man. Shout out to 605. Y'all need to go subscribe to their YouTube channel because they got some crazy write-outs going back home. So if y'all want to see some crazy write-out videos, y'all want to go check out 605 for sure. Tacos be small. GTs is all around good. Yeah. A lot of people have personal preference when it comes to frames. I got 2 GTs. I done had at least 5 or 6 of them, maybe 7. And I done did some crazy things with them crashed. It's the second GTs. Actually, it's not the second GTs I crashed. It's the third GTs I done crashed. This is just the worst crash. Actually, it's weird because the last crash I had, the bike did more damage, or it took more damage than I did. This crash, I took more damage, and the bike pretty much didn't take no damage. As I can see, the only thing that is really messed up on this bike was the throttle and just a little scrapes on the powder coat on the handlebar. So, but it happens. It is what it is. Y'all notice the lives going up. Each live, my dog on his way for real. I'm telling y'all, the more y'all can help me, the more I can help y'all. This is the goal. I want to do giveaways. I want to do different things. So y'all just got to keep supporting. I got to stay consistent, come up with new ideas, new topics to talk about. I am still going to be bringing on parts to do reviews on just so y'all can get a full understanding of how things work. I'm really just learning the parts so I can really explain them to y'all. So y'all just be patient with me. My mind went blank. Oh, shout out to everybody liking this. I see Russell. Shout out to Landon. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Treyway. Miss Misty in the building. Anthony is back, y'all. Appreciate you. What's good, my brother kid? Hey, Devin, man. Y'all know y'all family is like my family, dog. Man, Big Vegas in the building. And it's really tight that you can see different states. Like, I'm literally looking at California, Nevada. I'm looking at Oklahoma. I'm looking at, I think somebody was in New York last stream. We had Louisiana, Alabama, some people from Florida. So it's really good that everybody come on and just, chop it up. Rob up in here. Shout out to Rob. Houston in the building. Feel me? Another part of Texas. So it's really just a different, I'm blessed. I just want to say thank y'all for supporting me, man. Even though this is on a small scale, it's still tight to the point where it's just like, not in a million years would I imagine that I'd be sitting in Texas doing live streams about mini bikes. So it's pretty crazy. Colorado in here, Arizona in here, North Carolina in here. See, look, this is what it's about. Prodigy said, I remember my first write-up was with DaeDae. Hey, let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all about the write-up we had in Vegas when Prodigy was out there. This was Prodigy's first write-up. Look, Prodigy, I'm not going to put you on blast, my boy, but look. Prodigy is a young teenager in Vegas, man. He really into the mini bike scene. He got, I think he got a Motovox, but his brakes weren't working. His brakes weren't working. And it was a big pack of us. 605 was there. Everybody was there. Like, it was lit. I think it's the day we rode down the strip, if I'm not mistaken. And Prodigy, Prodigy was riding and he was trying to cross somebody up because he was following somebody, but he didn't see it was an island in the middle, and Prodigy hit the island and did a front flip off his bike, y'all. So my boy was good. He rode. I think we put his bike in the back of my truck because I was riding and somebody was driving my truck. So he had to call it a night. We got Fresno in the building, 562 in the building, Whittier in the 562 is Whittier. All right, we got Oxnard, we got 805 in here. See, look, this is tight, man. Have you considered any live interviews, particularly with staples in the scene? Like if you FaceTime 605 and any of the people you respect on, eventually people with very different on bikes. Most definitely. It just takes pre-planning, preparation. I do want to do things like that. So I literally, it's just me learning this software that I'm using right now because I literally bought a software just to do this for y'all. So it is cost me money. So I'm investing in y'all or just as the same way y'all investing in me. So I bought this software. I'm learning how to stuttering again. Learning how to do different things such as that so I can bring people on and just really just try it out. But it just takes time. That's all it is. Sooner or later, I'm going to actually have another person here. Unfortunately, I only have one chair in my apartment. So, but we're going to work it out. We're going to make it happen some way, somehow. Shout out to Garrett, man. Shout out to Garrett. Illinois is checking in. Yep, Georgia in the building. Oh, yeah, we lit. We are lit. I am loving this. This is making me excited. I can't wait to bring on the drag friend coming out. I really can't wait to show y'all. Somehow, I got to get a table in here. I don't know where I'm going to find a table. I'm going to find a table so I can set it up nice, pretty, so y'all can really take a look at it and I can go through the different things. Came from 605, from Young Mini Bikes. How you like Texas compared to LA? All right, so I get this question all the time. It's funny, one of my customers, his name Mr. Captain. Y'all go see more about Mr. Captain. We go talk a little bit about Mr. Captain. Mr. Captain is an interesting character. Mr. Captain is so lit. Mr. Captain just turned 60 years old. So happy belated birthday to him. He bought a little rascal for his granddaughter to ride. So shout out to her. So y'all be seeing a picture of her once he sends it to me. And we go give a big shout out to his granddaughter. What was I going with this? Oh, Mr. Captain stays down in San Diego. He wants to come to Compton and see the scene. And I told him, hey, go check it out. I can connect you with some people. But Texas compared to LA, it's a different environment, most definitely. It's a different scene. It's the whole mini bike scene down here is ran very differently. And it just takes time for people to gradually grow into the sport. Like I tell people, once you get your first mini bike, that's it. Like, you're stuck, you're addicted. Like, you're going to keep buying stuff. You're going to see my face pretty much more than you would like. You will see everybody else's face more than you like. But it's all good because we're doing this on a positive tip. And we're doing it for mini bikes and having fun. So, yeah. But the racing standpoint, it's a smaller scene, most definitely. I'm really just getting used to it being this small. But at the same time, it's still going to get to a point where it's going to grow. Now, sometime next year, some of the Compton fellas coming down to Texas so we can host a little tournament down at the track. So y'all gonna want to see that. And if you can make it, y'all gonna want to take a trip down here to come see this. Because it is going down. When I tell you it's going down.com, I'm talking big tire, small tire, big motors, little motors, torque converters, centrifugal clutches, billet animals, cast 3-inch Tillsons, big blocks. It's going down. So y'all stay tuned, especially December 10th event. If you're nearby, you have a pull start stock bike. Come run your bike down the track, have some fun, kick it with the fellas, get to see everybody. Get to be on camera, so you get to see yourself on YouTube. So, man, we lit. What would you put on the Predator 224 Stage 2 VM22 exhaust pipe and sprocket wise? in all honestly, if you want to be truthfully honest, I would say park the 224. As hard as it's going to be, shout out to Brandon, y'all. He just donated $15. Much salute. I appreciate that. Most definitely appreciate that. I wish I could pin it somehow. Can I pin it? Oh, wait. I think I found a way. Can I do it? Wait. I can't. All right. My mind. Shout out to Brandon. Thank you. Appreciate it first. If you got that 224, I'm going to be honest with you. As much as it's going to hurt, I'm going to say park it. Go buy you a Tillson. You don't want to start with a Tillson. Tillson is going to get you to the point where you want to be off the rip. Off the box, Tillison's coming fresh out the box, 9 horsepower stock. You give me 9 horsepower stock. There is no other black that I have seen. Yo, we got 44 people in here right now. This is crazy. I have never had this many people in here at the same time, so I just want to say thank you to everybody. I'm not missing any comments, I don't think so. So thank y'all for tuning in, man. I'm excited. This got me excited because I've never had this many people on this stream at one point. So thank y'all. Much love. Where was I? Yeah, park the 224. Go get you a Tillson because I might as well just be a Tillson ambassador. That's what I need. I need a Tillson banner. I'm getting off track. Start off with the Tillson. You really want to start with the Tillson because to me, Cas pull start blocks, that's the strongest engine I've seen, hands down. I've pretty much done damage to a lot of them. Even the blown up engine, which I go grab right now. Even my blown up engine really didn't take much of a, it blew up, but I ain't blow it up. And it blew up because it got started with no oil. So even with that being said, it barely did any damage. The worst that happened, you don't see no crank falling apart. You don't see no casting of the block splitting in half. I had a pull start engine that I did 77 miles an hour on. It was a Predator. After I sold it, about a week later, the block literally split in half. Like, I'm not lying to y'all, the block literally split in half. This one was started with no oil, ran on M5, 81 miles, no, actually 85, because this is the block that was on that bike that I failed on. So 85 miles an hour, constantly doing constant passes on it. And this thing took a beating. Even look at the cylinder wall. Even with the M5, my piston is stuck. But even with the M5 being mixed in there, and y'all know when M5 mixes with the oil, it turns it very thin and real liquidy. And that even held up. So off the rip, I'm going with the Tillson. Park your 224, go get you a Tillson somehow, either from Go Power Sports or somewhere else that sells Tillson. Actually, not somewhere else. Go straight to Go Power Sports. And you can actually give me a call. I'm going to bring my business card on here, so I'm going to give you a number where you can call me directly and say, hey, I want to speak to DaeDae and I want to order up a Tillson. I'm ready to park this 224. When you're ready to park the 224, come holler at me. I'm going to get you right from there. I'm going to get you right just from there. Doo-doo-doo. 605. Hey, man, big shout out to 605, man. I love how they show support. And they one of the biggest crews back home, and they always show support. I done did podcasts with them on Joe's reunion. Well, not Joe's reunion, but Joe's Mini Bikes podcast. Did reunions with them. I did reunions with them and Rowdy Mini Bikes. So, man, when I say I appreciate y'all, and they rocking me all the way back in the homeland. So I just got to say thank you. Crypto say what's good, DaeDae. I just got into Mini Bikes back in June. Built 3 so far. Working on a 4th one, needed GT frames out in I think PA's Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken. Unfortunately, I don't sell GT's frames, so unless you can reach out to GTs or somebody that sells GTs like FLR or Volts, you can get you a GT's frame that way. I just want to be able to get you a GT's frame. I wish I could, you know. I wish I could help everybody out in the parts that they're looking for. Which Tilly block should I get? It all depends on what you want to do. If you want a standard board, get you a standard board, 70 mil. Tillson even still 68 millimeter blocks, which I think that equals out to a 5.5. They sell the 225s, which is that one, which is a 2.8, or 72 millimeter piston. They sell a bunch of things. Tillson got so many parts, it's crazy. Basically give the 224 to the young bulls and build something purpose built. Most definitely. Starter engines, 224s, Predators, and all that. But if you want a starter engine that's really gonna last, get you a Tillson. I can vouch for Tillson and say I didn't probably did the most damage. I got 1, 2, 3. I got three Tillsons in here at the moment. That one right here is a fully built Predator. And when I tell you it runs absolutely terrible, it runs absolutely terrible. This one was also ran on M5 and only did 81. Put it back, pull start, pump gas, and it sucks. Sad to say it sucks, and that's why that motor is on there. So if you want a block that's gonna last, where you can do pretty much anything, I would go Tillson personally. I always advise people to go Tillson. That's just my thing. And that's not me just trying to get a sale or anything. That's me being totally honest. So check out Tillson. Go on your web browser on Google, Yahoo, or whatever web browser you use. Type in Tillson Racing. Go do your history. They work, speak for itself, and yeah, I don't gotta say much for it. Jason is in the building. Lucas said, good night, my man. It's time for my daughter's birthday cake. Hey, y'all, I want y'all to give a big shout out to Strictly Customs. Well, Lucas from Strictly Customs. His daughter will mean a lot. So happy birthday to your daughter, man. Lucas, much love. That's the birthday wishes going out to her, my man. I appreciate you for tuning in. See, look, I'll be messing up on my words. Like, oh, wow. Johnny Rockets in the building. It's a funny thing? Let me tell y'all a story about Johnny Rockets. Back in Compton, when I was working with Votes, we was doing a raffle, and Johnny just so happened, first off, Johnny stays in Chicago. Johnny just so happened to be down, for Disneyland with his family. Stopped by the shop, bought some raffle tickets right then and there. Went back home and won the raffle bike, and I had to ship on a bike to Chicago. And it was a nice bike. I was mad. Shout out to Rick Watson in the building. See, like, everybody dropping happy birthdays in the comments. Man, I am loving this. This is amazing. That's what this support is about. And that's what I like to see. This is nice. All right, Anthony. Catch you later, my G. Good night, my guy. Sleep tight. Don't forget to put a cover over. I went 780 at 83 miles an hour on an unwelded block. They are solid. See, Wyatt is vouching for me right here, y'all. Wyatt is vouching. Tillson is the way to go. I am telling y'all, I'm not making up stories. As you can see, this man just said they're solid. So if you got a Tillson, man, just gotta let me know in the comments. Let me know how many people got Tillsons. And see, look, happy birthday, much love. See, look, man, Lucas, it's all support around here, my guy. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing out anybody comments. Can't go wrong with 212 Predators. And I'm be honest with you. Look, I'm not judging anybody. If the 212 Predator is in your budget, hey, do what you gotta do. Trust and believe. I still have a Predator too, But I'm saying, if you have the budget for a Tillson, let me slide over. Go get you one. Go get you a Tillson, man. Go get you a Tillson. And if you're looking for a 225 that's already built, 17 horses straight out the box, I can hook you up with one of those too, man. I got 225s over at Go Power Sports, ready to go. Hot and ready, like Little Caesars, you hear me? Street Fiends mini bikes in the building. Hey, man, appreciate Street Fiends for tuning in. Welcome to Approval Squad. What is that? That is something different. Big shout out to Brandon. I don't know what that is, but thank you. Yeah, we lit. Everybody said happy birthday, man. That means a lot. You know, that really touched my soul right there. 212 Pretty Sale coming up, $100 motors. Now, that's cool and all, but let's go back, and I'm gonna make something up. Let me show y'all how this works out, right? Now, Prodigy asked me earlier, hey, how and what should I do to start content for mini bikes? And my second reason was quality is always better than quantity. You get me? So, are you about to go buy $100 motor because it's cheap? Or are you about to go spend a little more money, and get something that's really quality? Now, once again, I'm not judging. Y'all know me, I'm a totally honest person, and I am being as honest with you as I can. But if you got the means to save up a little more, I will go Tillson. All right, let me stop messing with y'all, man. Y'all funny. Hey, I gotta say, y'all really make my life. Y'all make my days. Y'all really make my nights. Like, I be so bored here, so y'all really make my nights mean something, so I appreciate y'all. I say if you're going to build a Predator, buy a Tilly. If you're just trying to slap a motor on and be happy at 35 miles per hour, go Predator. See? I ain't gotta be the one that's saying. The work speaks for itself. Christopher, appreciate you for liking this. Rick Watson in the building, busted knuckles. I need a busted, jeez. I need a busted knuckles banner somewhere here. Hey, Rick, I gotta talk to you and Miss Brandy. I need a banner. I gotta move some banners around. I'm just mad I got these two light switches that's just ruining my vibe completely. But we gonna make it work. I want banners going all the way up to the top of the wall. I gotta get a ladder. I'm not that tall, but we gonna make it work. You making our day that is raining up here. Yo, I gotta tell you, this Texas weather is about to get freezing cold. So hopefully y'all stay tuned in, and because I'm not going outside. Y'all know I'm from California. I can't do this. You need a small engine banner. Small engine counts banner. Hey, if Tim send me a banner, man, look, I got another banner right here. I got this Douglas Wood banner too. That is just too big for now, you know? But we got to think about progress. We got to think about growing. One day this is going to fit somewhere in one of my backgrounds that's going to work. And I want to show this to y'all. I got it from Go Power Sports, so shout out to Go Power Sports. Hold on. Ugh. Douglas wheels. I got this banner. It's just too big. I can't put it up nowhere right now. So I'm just saving it for a right time and a right place. Because you never let good things go to waste, y'all. That's one thing you never do is let good things go to waste in life. So that's going to get saved for the time I do have the room to place it. Wyatt said, see, look, once again, I'm not making up stories. I'm being totally honest with y'all right now. You know, I'm trying to keep it a $100 bean with y'all. Wyatt said, I cracked Predator blocks around 20 horsepower. Unwelded Tillson made 39 horsepower and is living. Pay attention, pay for what you need. And I can stand on that because with the tire, I dynoed my bike at the Joe's reunion. It was either the tire spinning or the clutch slipping. I did like 23.8 horsepower to the wheel. And he was in it, but it wasn't getting that sound I know where it's really just getting up at high RPMs. It wasn't getting there yet, but it happens. Can I get a sticker? I gotta find out a way to get you a sticker. Which sticker? Which sticker are you referring to for my mini bike? All right, I got mini stickers. Which stickers? I got a bunch of stickers. I got a bag in my truck full of stickers. I got a bunch of stickers here somewhere. I don't know where I put them, but they somewhere. No doubt, I get the cheap build cast because all the internals get replaced. I just need the billet block at this point. Look, and this is another thing. Let me tell you why Tillson is so good. Instead of you going to go buy a whole engine just to use the block because you got to replace all the internals anyway, I can sell you a bare stock Tillson block. You see how that works? I'm telling you, Tillson is not meant to be played with. It's like going somewhere else to, let's say, we're going to make up a story. Let's say we're going to go to Frosty Lakes, right? About to go to Frosty Lakes, go get you a mini bike, right? $800, brand new mini bike, boom. Now, once parts start going bad, once belts start ripping, once carburetors start leaking or going bad, once you rip an intake gasket, once your gas top fly off, once your tire go flat, once your brakes wore out, can you call that store back to replace those parts that you bought for? Can you call the store back where you bought the mini bike to replace the parts? And unfortunately, you can't. That's just not the things that they specialize in. That's just a product that they offer. But say you come to DaeDae and you come buy a mini bike and it's like, hey, I got this mini bike and my belt broke, right? I'm gonna say, hey, you bought the mini bike for me? I got you with a belt. Well, let's not say I got you with a belt, but I can warranty that belt out. I can pretty much warranty almost any part that breaks on the bike, as long as it's in the warranty thing and it's my fault, you know? If you go to the other store and just say, hey, I broke a belt on my mini bike, you go to the cash register and they go be like, I don't even know what a mini bike is. Is it one of those things that we have outside with the locks going through the back tires? They will not be able to help you and guide you in the right direction, you know? So just are you selling a mini bike? This man just asked me, am I selling a mini bike? Man, I got mini bikes, I got go-karts, I got side-by-sides, I got electric go-karts. I can get you pretty much almost anything you need. You just got to reach out to me. And if you want to see what I actually got in inventory, just go to gopowersports.com and go through the whole inventory list. So you can take a look and you can see he's not lying. He actually being for real. And this is me being for real. You see that? You see that on the hat? Go Power Sports. I'm just saying. But JC Campbell just liked it, man. Appreciate it. Luke Walker is watching it. Unfortunately, I'm about to end this thing. I got to get ready for work, and my computer is dying. I need a new computer, y'all. I got to buy a new computer, so y'all got to go share this. Y'all got to like this. Y'all got to do all that good stuff so we can stay on streams longer without my computer overheating. But, you know, it was fun talking to y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in like always. Like when I say I appreciate y'all, I don't think y'all understand how much I appreciate y'all. So thank you first and foremost for coming in, because you can honestly be doing something totally different with your life. Everybody has personal lives, so I just want to say thank you for tuning in. Yeah, feel free. And if you need any questions or something, my email is in my bios, you know. Go to Go Power Sports, take out the list, and say, call me up tomorrow and say, hey, DaeDae, I got some questions about this, that, and the third, and I can help you. I can point you in the right direction. I can get you going, man. Just sub, you my G. Hey, we got a new subscriber, y'all. I gotta come up with a little thing where it pop up like new subscriber. I don't know, I gotta figure it out. Is the Tillson more like a Hemi or a non-Hemi predator block? See? Say that question for tomorrow. We're gonna get to that. I'm gonna explain a little bit about the difference between the blocks. So, shout out to everybody. Smash that like button, all that good stuff. You feel me? But unfortunately, I gotta end it. So I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow, though. Hold on, I seen a comment. Work at night must be that Texas underground drag scene. Look, if you're referring to Mexico, possibly. But underground drag scene, nah. But I go to Mexico. We go do some stuff at Mexico. But I'm out of here, so I will catch y'all later.